The presence of two members of the BTS global group, namely Jungkook and Jimin, has always managed to steal public attention. However, the latest moment that brought the two together in one event really became a big highlight among fans. Not just performing together, their comeback together this time was filled with jokes, laughter, and warm interactions that made the atmosphere feel so alive. The event that became the stage of this meeting was immediately filled with different energies from the beginning of their appearance. As soon as Jungkook and Jimin walked onto the stage, the audience's cheers echoed, creating an atmosphere that was hard to forget. Many say that this is one of the rare moments, considering the schedules of both are so busy in recent times. Since the beginning of the segment, the chemistry between Jungkook and Jimin has been felt immediately. Both of them threw light jokes at each other that made the hosts and the audience could not help but laugh. Jungkook, known for his easy-going and spontaneous personality, made several humorous comments that were immediately met with Jimin's signature reaction, a big smile and an infectious laugh. One of the most talked about moments was when Jimin tried to unpack Jungkook's unique habits behind the scenes. In a joking tone, Jimin revealed that Jungkook often looks very serious during training, but turns into a very ignorant figure when the atmosphere is relaxed. Jungkook did not stay silent. He immediately responded by revealing the other side of Jimin, who he thought was too perfectionist, making the atmosphere even more broken by laughter. Their interaction is not only entertainment, but also shows the closeness that has been built over the years. As fellow BTS members, Jungkook and Jimin have gone through many moments together, from trainee days to becoming global stars. This is clearly seen in the way they communicate, without distance, full of warmth and understanding of each other. Not a few fans were touched to see this togetherness. On social media, hashtags related to Jungkook and Jimin immediately became trending. Many of the ARMY expressed their longing for the duo's interactions, especially after a period in which the group's activities were less frequently seen in full. In addition to jokes, the event also presented more emotional sessions. In one of the segments, Jungkook and Jimin were asked to share stories about their journey as artists. Jungkook revealed that one of the biggest strengths he has is the support of the members, including Jimin. Meanwhile, Jimin said that seeing Jungkook develop over time is something that is very proud of him. This moment is a reminder that behind all the jokes and laughter, there are strong bonds of friendship. Jungkook and Jimin are not only co-workers, but also best friends who support each other in various situations. Not stopping there, the two also had time to show a little of their ability on stage. Although it was not a full performance, some of the dance moves and vocal pieces they performed were enough to dazzle the audience. Their incredible synchronization again proves why BTS remains one of the most influential groups in the world. Many hope that this moment will not be the last. In fact, some speculations have begun to emerge regarding possible future joint projects, whether in the form of songs, special appearances, or even exclusive content for fans. Although there is no official confirmation yet, the enthusiasm of the fans has shown how big the expectations are. This event is also a proof that BTS's strength lies not only in their music, but also in the sincere relationship between the members. Jungkook and Jimin, with all their uniqueness and personality, managed to create a moment that was not only entertaining, but also heartwarming. In the midst of a competitive entertainment industry, the presence of moments like this becomes something valuable. It's not just about popularity, it's about connection. Artist to artist, artist to fan. Jungkook and Jimin's comeback together on this show seems to be the answer to many people's longing. Their laughter, their jokes, and the natural interaction they display are proof that their presence together always brings their own happiness. In the end, one thing is certain. Whenever Jungkook and Jimin are in the same frame, there is always an interesting story created. And this time, they again proved that even simple togetherness can be an amazing moment that is remembered by many people around the world. This moment is not only viral, it is also meaningful. A reminder that behind the glitter of the stage, there is a real friendship, sincere and full of laughter. The excitement presented by Jungkook and Jimin in the event did not stop only at the main segment. Behind the scenes, various footage of their interactions also began to appear and further strengthened the impression that this togetherness was truly authentic, not just for entertainment purposes. In several short videos shared by the production team, it can be seen how the two keep joking with each other even when the camera is not fully focused on them. One of the interesting moments that became a heated conversation was when Jungkook spontaneously mimicked Jimin's speaking style. With a contrived expression and exaggerated tone of voice, Jungkook succeeded in making the whole room laugh again. Jimin, who initially seemed annoyed, couldn't help but smile, even replying with a similar action that mimicked Jungkook's habit of singing in between rehearsals. Small interactions like this are actually the main attraction that makes fans feel closer to their idols. Not only that, but the two of them showed interest in each other. In a fairly short but meaningful moment, Jimin was seen tidying up Jungkook's slightly messy outfit before they returned to appear in front of the camera. This simple gesture immediately becomes a highlight because it shows genuine concern. Many fans think that it is little things like this that show the depth of their relationship. On the other hand, Jungkook was also seen several times giving compliments to Jimin, especially regarding his appearance. He said that Jimin always managed to look stunning at every opportunity, both on stage and in casual events like this. Jimin, who heard this, immediately blushed, creating a sweet moment that further enriched their dynamics. This phenomenon also sparked a wave of reactions from fans around the world. ARMY communities from various countries are busy sharing pieces of videos, making compilations of funny moments, to write long analyses of the interaction of the two. Not a few mention that Jungkook and Jimin's togetherness this time reminds them of the early days of BTS's debut, where this kind of natural and full of energy interaction is often seen. More than just entertainment, this moment also had an emotional impact on many fans. In the midst of each member's busy schedule and the phase change in their careers, seeing Jungkook and Jimin sharing laughter again gives a sense of nostalgia as well as hope. Many feel that despite the passage of time, the bond between them remains unchanged. The event also showed how Jungkook and Jimin were able to balance their professional and personal sides. When needed, they perform with high quality as world-class entertainers. But at the same time, they do not hesitate to show their relaxed, hilarious, and true side. This is what keeps them relevant and loved by various circles. Interestingly, some entertainment industry observers also assess that chemistry as shown by Jungkook and Jimin is a very valuable asset. Not all artists are able to build relationships that look so natural in front of the public. This cannot be made up, but is formed from time, experience, and trust in each other. Along with this viral moment, various international media also raised stories about their togetherness. Titles such as BTS's dynamic duo is entertaining again, to Jungkook and Jimin prove true friendship graced various entertainment news platforms. This shows that their appeal is not only limited to loyal fans, but also able to reach a wider audience. Not a few also began to speculate that this could be a signal of more shared content in the future. Some fans even expected an official subunit between Jungkook and Jimin, given that both have a very strong vocal and performance combination. If this is really realized, it will certainly be one of the most anticipated projects.